Hi everyone, it's Daniela and I am so happy to be here with you today. I feel like it's been forever, and because it kind of has been. My youngest is graduating high school in a couple of weeks, and all the festivities that go with that have been going on. Gosh, it started with spring break. The college son came home. Then the high school son had spring break. Then Easter. Then all of these other things. So it's been nuts, but in a very good way. I was able to finish this awesome book that I'm so excited to share with you. Um, it is a big book. It measures 8 3/4 by 5 1/2, 8 3/4, 5 1/2. The pages are 8 1/2 by 5 1/4, and there are a total of 90 pages, 180 front and back. There are 41 pockets, 15 tuck spots, 5 belly bands, 111 tags and inserts. There's doilies, there's lace, and there's also a waterfall with 7 back slippy ones, and the one at the bottom makes it 8. So this book is so awesome. Um, and the spine is like 2 1/2. I also did the pretty crisscross seam binding on the spine with a bunch of little bows up here at the top, if you can see them. So that's super fun. I used, let me find them. I use these when I make the bead dangles, these ring fasteners from Tim Holtz. And I don't know what made me think of it, but I said, wouldn't that be cool to use to put ribbon through for the spine? So I put 4 on each side and put the ribbon through and made this pretty spine. So that was fun, I thought. I'm using so many things going on. Yes, this was the template that I made, so I knew exactly the proper positioning of the ribbon or seam binding. So I had a template because I'm not that good at math. Huh? The paper pad, which is like empty, is Rose Quartz from Prima. I was so excited to use this, and I used the ephemera, and I used the journaling cards and stuff. And this paper is so pretty. I only have this piece, and I have all of the cut aparts because I did not use them, but really pretty on the back. It's like wood, so I can use that. But as far as the pretty papers, I only have these two left. So sad, but I like using everything if I can because I don't like having paper pads with only a couple pieces of paper in it. So, and with the ephemera, this is all I have here, not this. This is something else that I will tell you about. So I only have these couple pieces left over there. This is a Prima resin frame, and these are mostly Prima flowers. Like these two big ones are from the Rose Quartz, and the other ones I don't know. A lot of these butterflies are from the Rose Quartz. Let me zoom in a little bit more so you can see all the prettiness. So that's butterflies. I used some of the ephemera. This girl is from one of the journaling cards, and I just thought she was so pretty. And with the bird in her hair and all the flowers. So I put her in the frame, and I just used, you get the pearls, I get them at the craft store. They're usually in the wedding section. Like I said, and I used some these are just in my stash, and I used a bunch of Queen and Company. I have a bunch of these little wallets that have all sorts of little pieces and parts in them. Really cute. So adorable. So of course I, put some of those, like this one. So it's this whole pretty, and this paper is like a map with roses. I don't know, I just thought it was so pretty. I was so excited to use it. The seam binding that I use is called seam binding. It's United Ribbons, but I just think it's funny, like, I don't know, seam binding. Pretty generic. And of course I use this with a pamphlet stitch that I made a template. The one I always use it this way. I'm trying to get the button. See, that's why I hate zooming. Anyways, that's why I always have my template. I have template will travel. I also use this really cool Sizzix. It says it's leather paper. I don't think it really feels like leather, but it's so, I don't know, it's got a really nice feeling to it, and it really did well on such a thick spine, so I used that. This little gold key here and a bunch of other gold pieces and stuff I have in there. I finally broke down and got some of these dazzles from Hot Off the Press. Have you seen these? They are so super cool, and I have some in the book. So, and last you will see that I used this spell binders die, the bracket borders one, to do the shape of the pages. So let me zoom out so that then you can all see what the heck I'm talking about. Open it up. I just used a ribbon. I was going to, but I forgot. Use a hitch post fastener, but I forgot. Okay, let me see. I'm afraid if I go out much further, then you won't see everything. Oh, okay, that's good. See, I used that bracket to make all of these down the side, and this is the cut off, that comes off, and I saved them and I used them all over the place in the book. Here's one, for example, on here, and my book starts off with a handmade library pocket with the insert in there, and here's another piece of the cutaway from the die. Here's one of those dazzles, little teeny little butterfly, and here, I mean, you can see through now. It's so intricate, and I love this shape, so I love using them. And here is the first pocket with more lace. If I didn't bring it up, there's lace all over the place. There's more lace. In here, I've got 2 tags. I don't think we need to go through every single section. They're all identical, so we'll do this signature, and that's it. There's one of those dazzles. I know the light is awkward today. It is, of course, raining in New Jersey, which makes sense because I don't think I'm capable of doing a video when it's not raining. And these pretty tags from my stash right there. And there's a lot of place for writing. I left almost all of the coffee dyed pages alone and didn't add anything to them. So we've got coffee dyed doily. I have a coffee dyed graph paper. Here is the exception. I did make a pocket in each section by folding it down, adding that cut apart piece of the ephemera, and adding a tag in here with another dazzle. I think these are awesome. I'm so excited. Like I could become addicted to them. Back here, this bingo card is a tuck. That was part of the ephemera. And in here, I have this piece that's from some stuff in my stash. I have them in another pocket. And one of these flower of the month tags. I think I only used 2 because they were the only ones that were pink. And here's tracing paper I love writing on. It's an ephemera heart. Here's the next piece of die cut paper because I am in love with that, and I used all of this map and flowers. I love that. Back here we have a pocket, and in here I also didn't ink everything around the edges because I just didn't. I don't. This is so big and was so much. It was wonderful fun. Lace on the pocket, and in the pocket we have a journaling card from the collection and a alterations tag from my stash of stuff. And see, here's some other tickets, and that's where that other ticket came from. I just thought these would go fun in the pocket. Here's one of these small cards. I have so many extra. I was going to send whoever buys this some extra, and this is just a cute little tag. I don't know, so I just put it in here. This, of course, will be in my Etsy shop. If anybody is interested, I always give goodies out when I sell books because I just think it's nice. And here are 2 tags. You know if that's really a tag, I don't know. In this cute pink, I have a bunch of those pink bags. They're thicker. They're not quite glassine, but they're also not. More paper. Here's, of course, some ledger paper, piece of an old planner, more writing space. Here's where I sewed the signature. I put a little bow here, and plain paper, planner, and ledger paper. Hey, pink tag with a dazzle on it under a doily with a flower with music notes on it. So cute. Flip this page. One of my library cards, one of my dazzles. The other side of this pocket, which has the part that matches those tickets, which is this pretty girl in pink, and this one. They go back in here, which is, I'll do it later. Okay, the book is very chunky, but it does lie flat, so you know. And here, more lace, another dazzle, and this is another tag from my stash with the fuzzy trim. I love that fuzzy trim. I'm weird. And each one of these has one of these imitation postcards that I got like a billion of because they're cute. I like them. They're a good reproduction, I think. They look old, you know. There. And on the back, I took all my extra leftovers and made pockets or some type of a thing. And this one has, this was a piece of the ephemera, and it's on top of a dazzle with another dazzle. Yeah, some are tucks, some are pockets, you'll see. Well, you won't see because we're not going through the whole book. But we'll be here for 5 hours. And here, cut off, ephemera. And in here is a library card that was tea-dyed, and a card that says note. Note to self. graph paper, doily, regular paper, and the last page is a belly band, and it has a stopper here so that this way your paper doesn't fall out, and you put one of these guest checks in here, and each of the sections is the exact same thing. Starts with a dazzle, has a jewel, there's lace, there's yummy goodness, there's, trying to see, this one has a pocket, whereas the next one would have, see, another tuck here. So, like I said, it goes flat. It just needs a little help breaking in, but that's not my job. Whoever gets this yummy goodness can have so much fun. Here is the magnetic, waterfall. Yeah, okay. My table is metal, so now it's going to stick, but that's okay. And I put these cards, put them up, and on the back, sorry, on the back, here, I'll do the next one. On the back, they're plain, so you could put a picture, a piece of ephemera from wherever you are, or whatever, and write on the back what it is. Or you can just write on all of them. You can do whatever you want, and I put black lace in between. And I used the ephemera. Here's more black lace. What I was getting at was at the bottom one doesn't flip. That one stays. There's a cutoff. Here's more lace. I said that lace already. And it's held together with magnets. I have to get that off of there. And it folds up just like that. So that, my friends, is my latest delicious, I mean, is that not the yummiest thing ever, book. And like I said, it'll be in my Etsy in a few days. I didn't do a tutorial because in one of my last few videos I did the how I do my covers, and in another one I did the was the file folder vintage file folder design. I showed the pamphlet. I did that one start to finish, and then the next one I went over other things. So my past few videos I've shown all that, so I didn't want to take up hours of your time. I'm thinking my next, I have projects in my head that I'm already working on. I've got to get them going and get the videos going and all this other stuff that's going on. So hopefully I'll be getting it together and keeping on YouTube and keep visiting with you. Thank you so much for checking me out and for always being so awesome. And I'm hoping, cross your fingers, that I'll be back again really soon. Have the most awesomest of weeks. Okay, until next time, bye.